Top 5 facts that UFC fans have to accept. Well, if I detect one thing in here that is not a fact, I'm going to tear into you about it. Let's do it. Alex Pereira is the scariest champion the UFC has ever had. He's definitely top 3 scary. I will give you that one. I don't know if he's the most scary, though. Is he scarier than Francis Ngannou? I genuinely do not know. Is he scarier than Jon Jones? Again, I genuinely do not know. But I will say Pereira is definitely top 3 scariest champions for sure. I'll give you that one. Lightweight is the most stacked division of all time. And if you're talking about just in terms of in history, at one specific point, the lightweight division is the most stacked, I can kind of get behind what you're saying. Right now, lightweight, in my opinion, is definitely not the most stacked division. But at the time that it was in its prime, around 2018 to 2021 ish, like, yeah, it was absolutely the cream of the crop. Conor McGregor has changed MMA more than any fighter in history. This is absolutely true. Without Conor McGregor, we don't even know if MMA would be mainstream or not, or if we would kind of still be in the cockfighting era where people genuinely believed that MMA was human cockfighting. Islam Makhachev is now top 5 of all time. Absolutely. How can you really deny him at this point? Multiple division champion, did tie Anderson Silva's win streak, as well as he does have a very good resume. Despite the fact that I've said that there's asterisks on that resume, he's still got a very good resume, no less. Yeah, absolutely top 5. Honestly, Jon Jones is not the GOAT of MMA. I 100% agree with this. You guys know my stance on PEDs, but even if you look outside of that, the fights where Jon Jones did test clean, a lot of them were a lot more competitive than they should have been. He should have lost to Dominic Reyes. He arguably lost to Thiago Santos and Alexander Gustafsson way back in the day. And then when he fights guys like OSP and he comes back clean but doesn't look too good, or Anthony Smith, like, it's just hard to call him the GOAT of MMA, even outside the entire PED stuff. Even early on in his career when he was beating up blown up middleweights, like, yeah, this guy's not the GOAT of the sport. Like, do you really want your GOAT to be the guy who's like just the worst human being possible and does everything but avoid controversy?